Hi friends, it's Aya here. Welcome back to my channel. I am super excited to join the Altenew Hub today for the Altenew Educators Color Me Autumn Video Hub. Altenew is giving away some fun prizes, a $20 gift certificate for 3 lucky winners and a 15 gift certificate for 4 more. Details will be in the description box below. For my project today, I decided to make some home decor instead of a card using the Altenew Build a Garden Captivating Floral Swag Kit. This kit contains a stamp, die, layering stencil, and blending brush, but for today's project, I'll be using the stamp. To color the florals, I am going to use the Altenew liquid watercolors, also known as the brush marker refills. I picked the Autumn Festival bundle. The links for all the products I use will be in the description box below. I have this new watercolor pad by Dollar & Roni that I just bought on my trip to Egypt. Check out my haul video for our supplies I bought from there. Anyway, I grabbed the stamp and started playing around with the placement to see where I wanted, because I wanted the image to fit inside a photo frame. So I took the white insert and drew 2 lines to mark the area that would show inside the frame. I am going to heat emboss my image using Altenew Rose Gold embossing powder. I prepped the page with my powder bag first. Since I don't have a large stamping block, I use my Misty Door as the block to stamp. This is a sign I should probably get the stamp wheel 2.0. So I flipped my paper upside down and stamped again. Now I have 2 floral swags across the whole page. After the stamping, I used a fine brush to clean off the area with extra powder. It was a little tedious to get inside the flowers, so I left some as is. Then I stamped the sentiment "Be Strong" in a black obsidian ink by Altenew, also right in the middle. Now let's go to the fun part, which is watercoloring. So I squeezed out way too much paint on my glass mat. You really only need a little. I am going for the wet on wet technique, which means letting the water do the magic by moving the paint around depending on how much water is on the paper. I'll be using 2 brushes, one to apply the paint and one with clean water. I picked the first color, tree bark, without diluting it and placed it at the bottom petal of each flower. Then with my clean brush, I moved the color around just by dabbing the brush. I also opened a space with a clean water to dilute the darker color. I did the same thing for the leaf using concentrated color. I just touched it to the paper and let the water move the pigment. Since there are many leaf shapes and forms, I use the 3 colors, sea forest, yellow ochre, and mango smooth. I applied them simply by dabbing the brush into the color and letting them blend naturally with the other shades. I did the same process for the second floral swag, but I speed it up a little bit. Once the flowers dried, I added Nuvo drops and liquid pearls. These are like 3D paints. To the flower centers for some extra textures. To finish things off, I added some splatter all around the page. Now it's time to assemble the frame. First, I cut along the 2 pencil lines I drew earlier so the piece would fit. I removed the glass so I can enjoy looking at the imposed flowers and the texture dots in the center. I think this frame makes a perfect gift for a friend or really for anyone who needs uplifting words. You can stamp bold sentiments in the middle to personalize it. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.